Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany and today's video is my update to the Finish 19 in 2019 or hashtag teamprojectpan, which is in collabs with the ladies on Beauty News, Haley and Kat, which I will have linked down below in the description box, but I'm sure you guys all know who they are. So I actually do have one used up, and that is this Makeup Forever Ultra HD Loose Setting Powder. I even took the stopper out, as you can see, and just try to get all of it. Even though this is a very small little pot, it did take me quite a few months to finish up, like 2 months to finish this up. I actually really did enjoy it as an under eye setting powder. It is an HD formula, so it's not good with flash photography, but I mean, who really does flash photography nowadays unless you're like an Insta model or something like that, which I am far from. So yeah, I didn't worry about flash photography, but it was a good under eye setting powder and I enjoyed it for that. So that was the only thing I did end up finishing up, but there are a couple products that are actually really close to being done. The first one being is this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. This is where I am at now, and as you can tell, it's just getting really difficult to get the product. I think I might get to the point where I start crushing it and using it that way, because it's just very hard to get any product on the brush, but it is still really nice. I do enjoy it. Is what I have on today and I like it, and especially the smell of it. Another product that I am very close to finishing up is this blush from e.l.f. It's in Mellow Mauve. There is so much pan in it, and the reason why it's so easy for me to hit pan in this is just because it takes a lot of building up on my cheeks, a lot to get on the brush, where I kind of have to dig my brush in a little bit before I can get really any pigment off of it. That's why it's actually going by so fast. I just have to really dig in there to get pigmentation. So I'm just gonna be happy when I say this is out of my collection. While I do enjoy the color that I get, it's just so hard to get pigment off of this that it's not really worth it to me to purchase this. I actually finished up a second product. Somehow I forgot, even though I knew before the start of this video that I finished it. Don't ask me how. I totally spaced out on that, but I finished up this liquid lipstick from ColourPop in their ultra matte form in Trap, and it's just kind of all dried out. There's like barely anything in there, and no, I'm not gonna take a stopper out of a liquid lipstick. They just get even drier and harder to use. But yes, it is completely done, and I'm happy to say I have a full-size liquid lipstick out of my collection. While we're on the liquid lipstick train, this is still going. This is another ColourPop liquid lipstick, and this one is in Mindy. I do enjoy it. It's a good liner shade. It's sometimes a bit too light for me to wear on its own. It is still nice. It has like a nice pinky hue to it. It is actually what I have on the middle of this lipstick look. I have no idea where I am in this. I have been using it, but not consistently, so I'm not totally 100% sure on where it is now, but it is getting used. As far as I know, it's getting use out of it. So I have this product, which is from Maybelline. It's their Color Tattoo in Creamy Beige, and this is so close to being done. I'm so excited and ready for that. And this is what it looks like now. As you can see, I've worn away completely this side, and I'm working on the other edges of it. But woo, getting a lot of use out of this as a eye primer, and that's how I've been using it. That's how I used it today on my eyes. It works great for that. I'm enjoying using it, but I'll be so happy to get it out of my collection. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in 1.0. So it's a very light concealer, and I haven't touched it, so it will look the same like I did last time. But this is the one I'm going to work on after I finish up the Maybelline one. So this, I am actually happy with the progress. hopefully it'll be done within a month or two, but there is significant dent in it. And this is the Milani single eyeshadow in Bella Mandarin. Hopefully you can catch all that, but there is so much pan, so I am enjoying using this up. It is a very powdery formula, and that's probably why it's like getting down there so quickly, but I do enjoy this as a warm tone transitional shade, and that's how kind of I've been using it. So I've been liking this for that, but I'll be happy to get it out of my collection. So I do have 3 other single eyeshadows that I did put into this project, and those are ColourPop Super Shock shadows, which I'm trying to use up in general just because they do tend to go bad, go dry, and the ones I do have in this project have been doing that, and I've been having to mix in like an eyeshadow primer to make them apply on the lids a lot easier. The first one being is this color. This is in Birthday Cake. That is where I am now. There's a lot more pan showing. A lot of it's getting used up. I don't know exactly when I will be done with this product, but it's getting used and it's getting out of my collection this year. The other ColourPop Super Shock shadow I have is in Kathleen Lights. Now this one isn't as dried out as the other 2 that I have. This is actually fairly still creamy, but I still like to use the cream eyeshadow base just because it does give it a little bit more oomph. It applies to the lids a lot better, so I am still enjoying it. It still isn't dried out, but it is a beautiful shade on the eyes, and I do actually really enjoy this color. And the last single eyeshadow I did pull in was this one in Drift, and that is where I am at now. And hopefully you can tell the difference, that there's a lot more pan showing. And I've been using this closer to when I do like outer corner work to just deepen up the look a little bit, and I've been really enjoying for that. It is a dark reddish shade, so it is kind of hard to incorporate, but I am trying my best to incorporate this shade in looks to get use out of it. So I do have this lip liner from ColourPop. This is in Faded, and I have a lot of use in it. You can't really tell when I show you right now, but at the end of the video you'll see side by side like progression photos, and this has gone down so much, and it's because I really do enjoy this color. It's a beautiful color on the lips. I like to line it and then just fill in, and that could be my color for the day. I'll just take this with me and use it on the full day. The only thing that sucks about this is that you have to have a sharpener. It kind of gets really messy, as you can tell, but I do really enjoy the formula, and I do think these formulas are very comparable to their regular lippy sticks, so I do enjoy those. I do enjoy this color, and that is why it's getting so much use. So the last thing that has quite a bit of use in it is this Makeup Revolution Iconic Light and Contour Pro Palette, and as you can see, this is all gone. This is getting down. This would probably be done by the end of the month. I have major pan in this highlighter shade, and I'm gonna get pan on this sooner or later, probably within this month. I haven't really focused on the contours yet. Like I said, I still have that contour that I'm using for the Too Faced one, so I like to focus on one item at a time. So I really haven't used any of the contours, but once that is gone, and it will probably be gone sometime this month, I will definitely start working on these contour shades. But I am happy with the progress I am using on this, and especially the highlighters, because I didn't assume that I would hit highlighter pan so quickly within the year. I thought it would take a little longer within the year to hit pan, but I really do enjoy these highlighters. Now moving on to a few things that don't have too much progress on. There is a little bit of a dent, but not majorly so. The first one being is this long lustrous eyeshadow from e.l.f. and this one is in Party, and that is what it looks like now. I do have some wear in it. I don't think you can really tell by the side-by-side photos, but I am getting a lot of use in it, and the way I've been using this, I've been using it in my eyebrows. That is honestly how I use this. I like it. It gives me kind of like a gunmetal look and has a little bit of a sparkle to where it doesn't look like a flat eyebrow. So I kind of enjoy that. This is another eyebrow product I put in this project. This is a Maybelline Great Wear clear transparent mascara that I've actually just been using as a brow gel kind of thing. And that is, hopefully you see that. That is where I was, and I'm about right there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's where I am. I have been using this consistently, and that's kind of been the marking of like how it is every month. So I've been using it, but it seems like this will take me the full year to finish up. So surprisingly, I had a little bit of use in this. This is the Milk Makeup Liquid Strobe in Beam, and as you can see, that is where I was when I first started this project, and I'm about down here at the moment. And I've gotten a little bit of use on it, but it seems like it's going through really quickly just because, I don't know, maybe it's just when I do use it is actually quite a bit. I really don't know, but I haven't used it like a lot, but it just seems like a lot of progress. So I just don't know where that progress is going. I have used it a few times. I did put it under my highlighter, but it kind of blended away once I put my foundation on top of it. So we will see. So this is another ColourPop item. This is their cream gel eyeliner, and this one is in DTLA. It's a nice dark navy color or sapphire color, and I can't really quite test it all the way because I've broken it somehow. I don't remember how it broke, but it broke in like a few places. So I kind of just stuck it back in and hope for the best. So I can't really show you the progress of it because I'm afraid it'll fall. But it is what I'm using as my liner today, and I really enjoy it for that because it does give less of a stark black like streak on the eye, especially since this is a bright look, but it still gives me like definition. So I did enjoy it for that. Well, I enjoy it. I'm just not the biggest pencil eyeliner fan, so I'm going to be happy once this is done. So this is a product which is the e.l.f. moisturizing foundation stick, and this one is in honey, and I just really haven't used it. I used it today. This kind of like, I knew I was filming this, so I kind of wanted to get more use out of, like, you know, the products, but it is not my favorite foundation to use. It smells really, really like clay, so I don't enjoy the scent. I really don't enjoy using this. I'm just working through it and getting use out of it. Honestly, the color's a little too pink for me as well. I did have to mix in my other foundation that I have in a project with this just so it doesn't look too pink on me, and it's a little too light too, so I didn't use this too much. I maybe used this like twice this month, and today being one of those times. So yeah, so I don't have too much use in it. And the very last thing that is in this project I did not touch once, but if you did see my last update video, you would know the reason why. And in general, I like to focus on one thing at a time that's in a project, and I do have a primer that's already in another project, so I've been focusing on that one, and so I haven't gotten much use out of this. This is the e.l.f. primer. It's their poreless face primer, and really I just haven't used this at all. Maybe I think once I use this, maybe once, if that. I don't feel like it really fills in my pores, so I wouldn't really recommend this as a pore filler primer. It does feel nice and go smoothly on the skin. It's not as silicone-y as some of their other ones, but it's still silicone-y, so not my biggest fan product in primers. So since I did end up finishing up two products, I am gonna go ahead and roll in two products to replace them. The first one being is this Wet n Wild mattifying powder, and as you can see I have a lot of pan in it, and I just wanted to put this in because I knew I would be able to use it up in a month, get this just out of my collection. It is not a favorite of mine either, so that is partially why I want it out. And since ColourPop is one of the first liquid lipsticks I did get into when I started getting into makeup, and they do tend to go bad quicker, I brought in another ColourPop liquid lipstick, and this one is also another ultra matte. I was really into their ultra mattes because I was like, ooh, a lipstick that wouldn't budge. That was my mindset. and this one is in Tule, and it's a very beautiful color. I'll just swatch it for you guys right here. It's a nice deep color, so it is really, really beautiful. So hopefully I can get some use out of this and finish it up this year, hopefully. So yeah, I'm bringing this into the project as well. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please give me a like button. If you are new, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I do try to post up weekly. And if you like, follow me on Instagram at @Tiffany. I just post a little more content there. And then I thank you guys for giving me a bit of your time. I hope you guys did enjoy this video wherever and whenever you guys are watching this, and I'll see you guys real soon in my next one. Bye.